I think anybody who got involved in this movement in any real way, back in the 60s, has a spirit and a heart that is different from what it was before that time. It was something that really got into your system. I had a class with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He taught one class ever. And it was at Morehouse College, a class called Seminar in Modern Social Philosophy. And there were only 8 students in that class, and I was one of those students. And he helped us to kind of put in context in the broad scope of things, the philosophy, and we talk about Plato and Socrates and Gandhi and all these folk. So we, with the passage of time, we began to intellectualize what we were doing and understand the context in the long scope of history, but also how it impacted others, how people in other countries around the world began to adopt our model of social change. And so it kind of got to be what you do. You became more aware, I think, of the way things were and how politics were playing out or not, and whether you were being represented fairly or not at the local, state, or national level, or whether the folk in the UN talking about things that concern you. You just became generally more aware, of environmental justice, social justice, prison reform. All these things become a part of your consciousness. And once that happens, I think you're kind of changed forever, like being saved, I guess. Once you've been changed, you've been changed. And I don't think you become unchanged. It's like unringing a bell. It's not easy.